Today we are working on Jasper Active Lesson 4, the fourth lesson within that, generating an index. So this is the document that you should have open. So make sure you just click in the document and make sure that you're there. And then step 1 says press Control End, E-N-D, Control End, and that will take you to the end of the document. And then press Control Enter, and that creates a new page. Type index as the heading and apply a heading 1 style to the text. So we're going to go up here and heading 1. Go to the end of it. Press enter once to add a space between the title and where you will insert the index. Turn the Show Hide feature off if necessary to ensure the page numbers will be correct when you generate the index. So we're going to click up here to turn that off. Click the References tab. And in the index group, click Insert Index right here. Click the Formats arrow. And then click Classic. Change the number of columns to 3. Right here you have 2 columns. Just change that to 3 and then click OK. You can mark that as answered. Go to the second. Go to page 8. So go up here to page 8 and click at the end of the Network Access heading. So click right here at the end of that. And then press Alt-Shift-X. Alt-Shift-X. And that's going to open up the Mark Index Entry dialog box. Click in the main entry field and type Company Policies. Click in the sub-entry field, type Network Access, click Mark, and then click Close. Because you marked an entry in the Show Hide field, Show Hide feature is turned back on. Select the index code you just created, which is this IE Network Access. Be sure to include the curly braces. Exceed company policy. We're going to do Control C to copy it. Move the cursor to the end of the Business Expenses heading. And paste the code into this location. Control V will paste it. Business Expenses. So this shows that it should be after it. Let me undo what I just did. Go after this one that's already there and paste it there. So it should be in that order. Within the newly pasted code, select the text Network Access. So we're going to select this text Network Access. Oh. I was having trouble selecting just Network Access, so do this. Double click on the word Network and that will highlight Network, and then hold down the Control key and double click on Access. And now just those two words are highlighted. With them highlighted, type expenses, and that overwrites what you had, that replaces it. You can copy, paste, and edit index codes directly. Notice how this can be a time saver when you want to insert index entries that share common text. Go to the following pages and create new index entries as indicated in the following. So on page 3, where it says, so we're on page 8 now, so go up to page 3. Talano, move to this location, Talano Environmental Consulting Corporate Profile. So we're going to click at the end of that, and we're going to mark entry. The main entry is going to be Corporate Profile. The sub entry will be capital TEC. So mark that. Go to page 4. Talano Adventures Corporate Profile. I'm going to click after that. Click here, and this will be Corporate Profile. The sub entry will be TA. Mark that. Go to page 8, IT Requirements heading. Click at the end of this. And we want this to be corporate policies, or excuse me, company policies, and this will be in the sub entry, IT requirements. Under the vacation days heading, this will be company policies. And the sub-entry will be vacation allocation. And it gives you a hint for the remaining entries. It will be more efficient to paste and then edit the index code directly. So let's, since it says do that, let's copy this company policies. So highlight that, Control C will copy that. And so then we'll go on page 10, time off days heading. It's actually on page 9. I don't know if we did something wrong, but well, let's try it. Let's go to end of time off days. We're going to Control V, company policies, and then this will be time off allocation. Sick days heading, click at the end of that. Control V, which is company policies. Sick days allocation. Bereavement leave heading. Click at the end of that and go here. Control V. Sub entry will be bereavement Having a hard time typing today. Bereavement leave allocation. Go to health benefits. Control V to paste company policies. And sub-entry will be health benefits. Press Control End, and that will take you to the end of the document. First, make sure you go back into the document. Control End takes you to the end of the document. And then turn off the Show Hide. Click anywhere in the index. Just click anywhere in this. And then on the References tab in the Index group, click Update Index. The index should now contain the new index entries you've added. So you can see all of those things it did. So let's close this. And mark as answered and submit. And we did everything correctly, or if you follow along, I did everything correctly. So if you mess something up, you can go back. But if not, you've completed generating an index of lesson 4.